Hi guys, Steph here. Right, we've got for you another lovely, interesting pen. And it's another pen that I found in my stock. And I thought to myself, right, that one needs to be restored and it needs to be used and enjoyed by somebody. So what we'll do, let's find a new home for this gorgeous little pen. Well, not so much little. So what have we got for you here? Let's first of all go straight to the barrel imprint, which as you can see is lovely and clear. And it reads the Rue Pen, and then underneath there, made in Great Britain. So we've got a lovely clear barrel imprint, as you can see there. Okay. Now, the Rue Pen. Now, some of you will say, oh, it's an Anotto. Well, it is and it isn't, because Rue, they started off many, many years ago. They were actually a large and top end. I think they were actually a stationers and printers, mainly printers, I believe, and they printed many different things. I believe they printed banknotes. They also printed, I believe, playing cards, and I also believe they had a government contract to print postage stamps. Now, the Rue company, as I say, a large company. They also made pens, I believe, for other manufacturers, for retailers, stationers, etc. So you'll find these pens sometimes with different names. Now, just going back to the Anotto side of it, Rue, again, many years ago, they acquired the patent to the plunger filling system, and they used the name Anotto as a brand name for them particular pens. So what you'll find is these, if you like, these Rue pens without any sort of Anotto name to it, without an Anotto branding, because in effect I believe there were two different, not manufacturers, it was the same manufacturers, but as I say, the Anotto became a brand for Rue and Company Limited. So they also made, as I said, these Rue pens without any indication of the Anotto branding. So yes, it's an Anotto. No, it's not an Anotto. Can be a little bit confusing, but as I say, Thomas Rue, as I say, they made them for different manufacturers as well. I think some of you may have actually seen the Chatsworth pen made for Boots the Chemist. I think I've actually shown you one of them. They were also made by Rue. And as I said, Rue made pens for other manufacturers. So, yeah, they were very, very big as far as pen manufacturing was concerned of that particular period. Now, when I say the period, maybe even late 1800s, early 1900s, as I say, they started off with a plunger fillers. This one, as you can see, is a lever fill fountain pen. I'm dating this one, I don't know, maybe around 1930s, 1940s. Okay, so as I say, a lever fill pen. There's no cap band to it, but it has the very recognisable Thomas Rue clip, if you like, there. It's a ball clip. And then what you'll also notice to the very top there, what they actually did, Thomas Rue, they actually used this sunburst logo as their logo for the pens. So once again, you'll find different sort of names of pens, and occasionally you'll find them with a clip with this, with this sunburst logo, which will indicate that it was made by Thomas Rue. but a quality made pen. Good as, if not better, than a lot of the major manufacturers of that period. To the top, you see, we've got this sort of rounded off finial to the top there. It's rounded off to the end of the barrel as well. From the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 127 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 11 millimeters in diameter. So a lovely size pen, a quality made fountain pen. And sorry, one thing we've not mentioned as well, on the back there, you'll see it still has the original M for medium sticker to the pen. So I've not removed it. We've cleaned the pen. We've put a brand new sack in it, but we've left the sticker there. The new owner can decide whether he keeps the sticker or not. That will be up to them. But a gorgeous pen. As I say, one that I found in the stock, and I thought this one definitely deserves to be used, to be enjoyed by somebody out there. Okay, so let's give you a couple of the twirls, show you the pen, numerous different angles. As I said, been fully disassembled, everything's been cleaned. We've put a brand new sack in the pen, and it's now ready to go, ready to be enjoyed. So we've got the threads there, we've got the section above it, goes up, tapers out slightly towards the nib, and then we've got this lovely nib here, and it's okay, let's keep it nice and still. It's a Warranted 14 carat TDLR Company Limited, which stands for Thomas Delarue Company Limited, and then underneath it's got the number 22 for the size or the model of this nib. Now the 22 is very popular. I've seen them with 23 nibs as well. What it actually specifically means, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a sideways view for you. There's the feed underneath. We've got a very sort of recognizable and typical feed of that period, this ladder feed. You can see everything is nice and clean, as it should be, because everything gets thoroughly cleaned as it should. There's another view of the nib for you there. Very nice indeed. So it's a nice size pen. I've got large hands, and this pen is still nice and comfortable to hold and to write with. Okay, so what we'll do in this case, all right, slightly different. I know I always say I don't want to fill the pen, but what we'll do, let's pull out the lever, let's dip it into the ink. Okay, you can see the levers out there. Pop it back into place. Let's bring a little bit of tissue, just give it a wipe. Pop the ink to one side. I always seem to get flipping ink on my blooming fingers. There we go, let's wipe it off. Okay, let's bring on our little pad, and let's see how this beauty writes. So what we've got is the Delarue pen, made in Great Britain. Actually, that's quite interesting as well. It's not very often you see the word Great Britain. Maybe you people can help. When did they stop using made in Great Britain? Was it the 1950s maybe? I'm not too sure, because a lot of pens, as we know, just simply say made in England. It's writing very nicely indeed. Does it have any flex? It feels a little bit sort of on the springy side. So let's give it some figure of eights. So, as I said, a very nice writer. Yes, which, as you would expect from a quality made fountain pen. Writing, I would say, with a medium line, little bit of pressure on the downward stroke. You can see we're getting a nice little bit of variation. So a very nice pen indeed. So let's pop the cap on, and there we have it, an absolutely gorgeous Rue Pen made in Great Britain around about 1930s, 1940s, looking for a new home. Beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you will, please. A lot of you forget to do that. And don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and this gorgeous pen. Bye-bye for now.